Good evening. 7 H1N1 deaths and the H1N1 pandemic is our top focus on CNN-IBN. But tonight at 10 o'clock, we are bringing you our first edition of State of the Nation. At the end of this week, we will celebrate Independence Day. And all through this Independence Day week, CNN-IBN and the Hindustan Times are bringing you a survey on how Indian society has changed since independence. Today, for the first time, we bring you what Indian society actually thinks of homosexuality. Gay rights have been a subject of heated debate since the Delhi High Court ruled that private adults' consensual sex between gays is legal, and this legality is in tune with the freedoms guaranteed in our constitution. But what does our survey reveal? That's coming up very, very shortly. Joining us tonight, Saleem Kidwai, author and historian right here. And we have Father Dominic Emmanuel, spokesperson of the Delhi Catholic Archdiocese. We're also hoping to be joined by Tarun Mansukhani, in fact from Bombay. There he is. He is the film director of the film Dostana. Before we begin our discussion, let me first give you the methodology of the survey. The CNN-IBN Hindustan Times poll was conducted by GFK mode in street corners and homes in 16 cities, metros, large towns and small towns spread across the 4 zones of India. 3,506 were interviewed between July 19th and the 23rd. Let's now cut the suspense and get to the first big finding. Should same-sex relations be considered illegal? This is the first time we're actually seeing a survey. What is the survey saying? 73% saying yes, gay sex should be considered illegal. 17% said no, they want homosexuality to be legalized. 10% have no opinion on the issue. Now, is the attraction towards a member of the same sex unnatural? 77% or 3/4 in fact say yes, it is unnatural. 23% feel it is natural to be attracted to the same sex. Is being gay or lesbian a disease, we asked on the survey. 60% or 3 out of 5 feel that homosexuality is in fact a disease. Big agreement there with Baba Ramdev, who feels the same way. 38% feel homosexuality is not a disease. If homosexuality is a disease, can it be cured, we asked. 62% of those who feel homosexuality is a disease feel it can be cured. 18% of those who feel homosexuality is a disease say it cannot be cured. 20% say they can't say or don't know. Is homosexuality against Indian culture? Now, this is the big finding. 83% feel that being gay or lesbian is against Indian culture. 11% feel that homosexuality does not threaten Indian culture. 6% don't know or can't say. We asked, do you have a gay or lesbian friend? 94%, 9 out of 10, do not have a homosexual friend. Only 6% said they have a homosexual friend. So, in fact, a very, very conservative verdict coming out there on homosexuality from our survey. 73% saying it should be illegal. Saleem Kidwai, does this show that in fact the judgment of the Delhi High Court, which a number of people hailed, was in fact out of touch with what the majority of Indians actually feel about gay rights?
Can we trust the survey? I would raise questions about that. Because if most people don't know homosexual, then how they are going to decide whether it's legal, illegal, whether it's a part of a culture or not? I can't trust their judgment. And secondly, what society feels and what the court decides don't have to be in sync. If that was true, then a lot of no social change would be able to happen through the court. So courts very often have to take positions that are not acceptable to a majority of people in society, and that's the only way possible for social change, as far as we are concerned.
Father Dominic Emmanuel, do you feel that in fact that this is something that is, the survey result is a result of ignorance? People simply don't know what being homosexual means.
No, I don't agree with Dr. Saleem that people don't know. I think people know it very well. And what I'm not surprised with the result of the survey, what I'm surprised is that all this while, and this is what I had been saying on all the programs, that large section of the populace was not represented in the media. The media just went on one side and with big hype on this issue as if this was the most important thing that ever happened in the history of India. And what we see now, and this is we've been crying out all the time, this is the reality. Whether they are right or wrong, I don't agree with them that this is a disease. It should not be considered as a disease. I don't consider it as a disease. But the fact that there is such a hype created around it.
So
That
Saleem
is my
Kidwai,
major
don't
problem.
you think there has to be a moral battle also that the gay community has to fight? Maybe it's won the legal battle, but there is also a moral battle. Maybe Indian society needs to be convinced. Maybe Indian society needs to be talked to by the gay community, and a process of dialogue has to come. There is a moral battle ahead.
Not a moral battle, a battle for education. A battle for information, a battle for sensitization. I think we should leave morality out of it. And as far as what Father just said, I am almost certain that if this question was posed whether, say, Islam and Christianity are compatible with Indian culture, 90% of people would have said no. So I don't believe
that this is what they think is an acceptable response.
I believe this response is coming from people who are not thinking about the issue deeply.
No, I don't think you can just say that Indian culture, you cannot say that Christianity and Islam or Buddhism, I mean, for that matter, how can you... India has always been a multicultural,
I agree with you. I agree with you, and I also believe that Indian society has been very tolerant, and that's why I feel that these results don't show it.